Good morning, student. Today we study water from chapter number 12, Air, Water and Weather. We all know that water is very essential for all living beings. Without water, no one can survive. More than 70% of Earth's surface is covered with water. How we get this water? We can see. First of all, we see evaporation. The water available on the earth in lakes, seas, rivers, ponds, etc. The sun heats up this water and then after heating, water changes to water vapor. This process is called evaporation. Thus, evaporation can be defined as the process by which water changes to water vapor. The process by which water changes to water vapor is called evaporation. Then this water vapor goes higher and it cools down. After cooling, water vapor converted to water droplets. This process is called condensation. Thus, condensation can be defined as the process in which water vapor changes to water droplets. The process in which water vapor changes to water droplet is called condensation. In nature, these two processes, evaporation and condensation, takes place continuously to form water cycle. Now, how water cycle form, we see in detail. Water cycle. Here I write sentences and according to I draw their picture. Okay? Because of the sun, the water from rivers, lakes, ponds, seas, etc. heats up. And due to heating, water changes to water vapor. By the process of evaporation. Then, when this water vapor cools down, they convert it into water droplets. By the process of condensation. These water droplets mixes with dust particles in the air to form water drops. These water particles mixes with dust particles to form water drops. These tiny water drops join to form big water drops. These very tiny droplets join and form big water drops. Then these big water drops become too heavy to remain in the air. That's why then these water drops fall down in the form of rain. These tiny water drops join, collect together and form cloud, and these water drops become too heavy to remain inside the cloud in the air. They fall down as rain. And in the region where there is very cold weather, these water drops freeze into ice and fall down in the form of snow. Then this rain or snow fills lakes, ponds, rivers, seas, etc. And thus the cycle continues. Thus we get rain from the cloud. I again explain this water cycle. First of all, the sun heats up the water from river, lakes, ponds, seas, etc. After heating, this water converted into water vapor by the process of evaporation. Then these water vapors goes up and it cools down, and then water vapor converted into water droplets by the process of condensation. Then these tiny water droplets mixes with the dust particles in the air and form cloud. Then these tiny water drops join to form big water drop. And when these big water drops become very heavy to remain in the cloud, they fall down in the form of rain. And the region where there is very cold weather, these water drops freeze into ice and fall down in the form of snow. This rain and snow again fills lakes, rivers, ponds, seas, etc. And thus this cycle continues. Thus water cycle can be defined as the cycle involving the change of water to water vapor and then water again. Thus, the cycle in which water changes to water vapor and again changes to water again. This is called water cycle. We understand this water cycle by drawing one more picture. We get water in the form of rain by the process of condensation. This water of rain fills up rivers, seas, lakes, ponds, etc. Then, because of the heat of the sun, this water changes to water vapor. By the process of evaporation. Then this water vapor cools down and form clouds. Again, from this cloud we get water. Thus, the cycle continues. This is called water cycle. From cloud we get rain, water in the form of rain. This rain fills up the river, lakes, ponds, seas, etc. Because of the heat of the sun, this water converted into water vapor. Then this water vapor goes higher and forms cloud by mixing with dust particles and other things in the air. Then from that cloud we get again water. Thus this cycle continues, and this cycle is called water cycle. That's all about the water. Thank you.